Uh, Hello.
Is Tamara here?
Who the hell is Tamara? And better yet, who the hell are you?
Is Tamara here?
Oh, okay. I see that we're repeating questions tonight. I said, who the hell is Tamara and who the hell are you?
Is Tamara here?
All right. I don't play these type of games. Now, if you could kindly get your homeboy looking ass off of the porch so I can go back to sipping my tea and watching television.
Is Tamara here?
If it's an ass whooping you're looking for, I have that on deck. Oh, you you seem to have found Timber. All right, all right. Thank you. Good night. Hello, you guys. Sorry about that. Somebody came to the door asking about somebody named Tamra. I had to set them straight. But welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. It is your girl Letty, and today we're gonna be doing The Strangers, not the one from 2008, the one that came out in 2024, and they just seem to keep throwing us these movies. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a review slash recap of this movie with a little twist and spin on it, courtesy of moi. Let's go ahead and get into this movie. The movie starts off with a guy who is too overdressed to be running in the woods like this. He is definitely giving scared. I don't know what he's running from, who he's running from, but he running. He ends up tripping and flipping and fumbling and but he's clearly hurt because he's holding his ankle, and we see that there's a man and a woman coming up with an axe. Oh, two women. It's not looking good for you, buddy. We get a drone shot of a blue car driving on the highway, and all I can think is these cars going around him is going a little bit faster. Why he driving so slow? Now we get into the car and there's a couple. Cheryl Bloom, is that you, girl? From Riverdale? Hey, girl. They're driving, and I don't know why Cheryl is deciding to kiss her fiance while he's driving. She almost kills them both. Like, girl, take that shit back to Riverdale. They end up stopping in a town named Venus, and they end up going to a diner. And the car is definitely out of place. I see two people over there at a car shop, and they looking real dirty. They walk up in there, and we see people of the town, and Maya and Ryan are definitely out of place, but they're coming, they're trying to spend money, they're trying to eat. So let's not judge everybody right now. We find out that Maya is a little bit sad because her friends are in Greece. Ryan's like, why would you want to be in Greece when you can be out here in Venus? Do you hear yourself, sir? Now the waitress comes up and it's like, okay, what would you like? You know, she's very nonchalant. She don't really give a damn. They don't get no business anyway. And he's like, you got anything vegetarian? Look at this place. Does it look like it has anything vegetarian in here? But they're like, oh, we like the salad, hold the bacon. So basically they're telling you to eat some lettuce and tomatoes. That's all they got for you. As Ryan and Maya are paying and getting ready to leave, they see a poster behind the counter that shows the guy that was running in the beginning. And the waitress is like, oh, that's just some big corporate finance guy who came here and he actually ate and then he disappeared. Ryan talk about some, oh, I hope he didn't have the turkey melt. And the lady, I'm gonna just call her Peggy. Peggy is like, he did. As Ryan and Maya are trying to leave, the car is not starting, and that's whenever the guy from the car shop is like, oh, you having car trouble? Oh, isn't it Captain Obvious? Now, I could see why Ryan is getting mad because they go in there to eat, their car is fine, and then next thing you know, they come up and they're like, oh, you got car trouble. Like, did y'all do something to my car so I could pay y'all? Like, this is giving y'all did something to my car. Maya is asking if there are any motels by, and they're like, no, but there is an Airbnb and you can go stay up there. The waitress offers them a ride home, and she's like, oh yeah, good tippers, good karma ride. Now then they turn around and it's two little boys on their bikes looking like the twins from The Shine and talk about them, oh, you sinners. Ugh. Just give me the pamphlet and go, little boy. They end up pulling up to this cabin, and Maya's like, oh, this is cute. Thank you, Shelly. You know, bye, take care. And they get in there, and it's not so bad, you know. I think they were thinking it was going to be a dump, but It's cozy. Maya is like, okay, let's get to drinking. She pulled out some little shots and he pulled out his beer, but he got a funky attitude right now, which is understandable. Like, you trying to be on your way. You don't want to be in this town. You don't know nobody. You don't even know really where you at, your address, nothing. I get why he's upset, but at the same time, just go ahead and drink a beer so you can loosen up. They done had a couple of drinks. They done loosened up. They making out in the kitchen. You know what they finna do. But then there's a knock at the door. Perfect timing. Damn, I'm trying to get my rocks off. Let me mention that this is not just like a cute little knock. It's like a beat at the door, like it's the police about to come in and raid your shit. Like, it's not a nice little knock. They open the door and Slim Shady is outside talking about, is Tamara here? Ain't no Tamara here. And you know Tamara ain't here. Who is you? This should raise eyebrows and raise red flags. I'm not gonna be cuddled up. I'm not finna go back to what I was doing. I'm gonna be aware because Slim Shady didn't even walk off. She stayed at the end of the driveway watching him, and then when he screwed the bulb in, she was gone. Absolutely not. I'm getting a weapon, I'm getting something, and I'm gonna make sure that I stay protected at all times because that was just too weird. Ryan suggests that he's gonna ride the motorcycle that was on the side of the house to go into town and check on the car. What time is it? And then Maya talking about something, also, I'm hungry. We came into this town, we doing everything together in this town, okay? I'm not letting him go nowhere without me. I ain't going nowhere without him. Like, we not doing that. We don't know anybody in this neighborhood around. Slim Shady probably outside, ready to battle rap me for mom's spaghetti. Like, we're not doing that. Maya pisses me off. And this is why. She hears some footsteps, so she gets off of FaceTime with her friend, and she's like, Rye, I knew you couldn't ride a motorcycle. Then she hears knocking at the door, the same knocking that happened earlier. And she goes to the door and is talking about, Ryan, is that you? If he didn't answer the first time, why would you keep asking? Girl, be aware. There's some umbrellas or something in that vase right beside you. Get something to protect yourself. You could poke somebody with that. Do better. Oh, by the way, the knock at the door was Slim Shady back asking his Tamara there. Girl, get a life. Go get some crossword puzzles or something and find you something safe to do. Once Maya is done talking to Slim Shady through the door, she goes and she's looking for her phone. Her phone's not where she remembered putting it, and it pops up on the shelf. I don't know if somebody moved it or not, but then she hears somebody singing Rockabye Baby outside of the kitchen window. Girl, and you still ain't picked up a knife? Maya over here trying to be Cheech and Chong and decides to light a joint instead of getting something to protect herself. All this weird shit going on, and you sitting here trying to play music and smoke a doobie like you Bob Marley. Girl, get it together. The reason why Ryan went back to the car was to get his inhaler, and I'm thinking if your asthma is that bad, no real asthmatic person would leave without the inhaler. Maya playing the piano, getting her Mozart, Beethoven on, and she's hearing footsteps creak above her. And she still continues to play. Like, I don't know if you're like being dumb on purpose, but it's starting to piss me off and grind my gears. While she's playing and doesn't feel the stare of a potato sack headed man watching her, I just find that crazy. Like, I want to smack you across the piano because you are dumb as hell. He was sitting right behind you. Ryan stops in at a food truck and these people are like, come have a drink with us. And he's like, maybe another time. Y'all have a good night. And they get offended. It's late at night and I don't even know y'all. Like, be for real. Now he gets to the window. He like, can I get a cheeseburger, some fries, and a cheeseburger with no meat? Oh, that ain't for me. My girlfriend vegetarian. Like, these people have such an attitude and they just look so disgusted at the fact that Ryan is trying to buy some cheeseburgers. Like, I wouldn't even want to eat no food from them because what if they spit in my food? She's sitting here showering and washing her hair and doesn't feel the eyeballs of potato sack head man watching her as soapy suds are falling down her ass crack. Like, girl, come on. And then when she clears her eyes and turns to look, he gone. This is why I just burn the hell out of my eyes when I wash my hair. I need to see. Maya is blazed out of her mind, okay? Remember, she smoked that little doobie or whatever. And the power ends up going out and she has to use the flash of her phone as a light. She's trying to find the electric box so she could turn the power back on. Now, as she turns around, there is someone in a mask holding a knife and she takes off running. She got a knife. You don't. You should have been hit. You know what? I just feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. Ryan finally comes back and they're like, let's find the fuse box. Let's turn on the power. I didn't see anybody out there. Let's go. You're okay. You're okay. No, shit is not okay. There's a knock on the door. And obviously it's Slim Shady. Now, I would be like, how did she get that far down there that quick? Then when he get down there towards her, she start running like this. Girl, are you looking for Tamara to help you learn how to run right? Because what's going on? I don't know if I want to call this couple unbothered or just stupid, but I guess the hunger is outweighing their decisions to be smart. So they're like, oh, let's go in the house, let's eat, you know? How could you eat at a time like this? I would be on guard. I would be at the window, standing there looking out, eating the burger. There's no way I'm sitting at a candlelit dinner with music playing, with people doing dumb shit around me. As they're eating, blood is dripping down from the ceiling. They look up and it's like a turkey dangling. Yeah, and she was like, I told you, Ryan, someone was here. So she goes to the door and tries to open the door, and an axe comes through the door. See, y'all sitting here eating over a candlelit dinner like everything was just all good, and then here comes daggone Michael Myers with a potato sack over his head. One of the girls with a face mask that kind of is giving like Betty Boop has turned off the shitty music they have been playing this whole time. Thank you. Somebody has felt my pain. Now, what got me is they ran from room to room, and when they finally get into the bathroom, Ryan says, we need a weapon. You just ran past a lot of things you could have just picked up and grabbed. I mean, he ends up finding a razor in the bathroom. As Maya and Ryan are using the razor to get out through a vent, we find out that Slim Shady is the girl in the mask, and she brought her potato sack head boyfriend back with her. I guess she didn't like getting ran off like that. They get through the crawl space that is under the house, and as they're crawling, Maya ends up getting a nail through her hand. She ends up screaming a little bit. You know, that's fine, because I mean, it is a nail going through your hand. They need to get this daggum nail out of Maya's hand, because she could be getting that tetanus. And that is no joke. I honestly think Slim Shady knows where they are, because she looks down at the floor, and I'm like, uh-oh. Maya and Ryan make it out, and they end up running to the shed, and Ryan has a weapon, and Maya still does not. She's holding a lighter. Like, yeah, we get it. You like lighters, girl. We saw you smoking earlier, but get a damn weapon to protect yourself. What you gonna do? Throw it on them? Ryan ends up giving Maya the pickaxe and he goes upstairs to check and see if there's anything else up there they can use to protect themselves. And as he's upstairs, Maya, I don't know what's going on, but she turns and looks, and boom, Slim Shady's right there. She backs up to the window, and Michael Myers in a potato sack mask ends up grabbing her through the glass. Ryan comes downstairs with a shotgun and ends up busting at him, and they disappear. They end up coming around the house, and there's a person at the front door that Ryan ends up shooting, and he thinks that he has shot one of the three, and it turns out that he was a daggum maintenance man. He done shot the wrong person. Now, they have the right idea of getting the maintenance man's keys and driving off, which they start to do as one of the three masked people throw a rock through the window to distract them. Now, as they think they're about to leave, a truck comes and smacks their asses. Maya ends up getting out of the window, but Ryan can't leave because his leg has been jammed in the car. Maya is in the woods hiding, trying not to get caught by these people, and she ends up using the maintenance man's phone to try to call 911. And what I'm thinking is, girl, you're doing all this walking around on crunchy ass leaves, like these people not gonna be able to find you. Which they do, and they knock her ass out, and they begin dragging her back to wherever the hell they finna drag her to. Ryan is currently walking in the woods with the shotgun and pulls out the shells and only has 2 left. He currently is limping because remember, his leg is hurting very bad. But he starts to wheeze because he's asthmatic, and I don't think he has his inhaler. Because he is in need of his inhaler, Ryan uses a water bottle as a source of getting air. So he crinkles up the water bottle so he can get the oxygen from it. But that is a dead giveaway because it's in the middle of the night, it's quiet, and you crumbling up a damn bottle. Ryan goes running through the woods and he's screaming for Maya, and he's getting stalked like some daggone prey. Ryan ends up approaching Slim Shady and puts the shotgun to the back of her head, but instead of blowing it like he should have, like he did the first time, he tells her to drop her weapon. The way I would have blew that daggone face mask off, it wouldn't have been funny. Ryan doing too much talk about you about to be the second person I done bodied, yada yada yada. You ain't pulled the trigger yet, and guess what? Michael Myers in a mask done came up and butted you in the head with the back of a daggum garden tool. Maya and Ryan have been captured. They're crying, rightfully so. But they end up poking up Ryan and tipping him over like he ain't mean a thing. Maya's sitting there crying and screaming. She ain't have to see all of that. Like, what's the purpose of this? All because they don't know where Tamara at? Why y'all can't just call the local police to help y'all find that girl? Now, what I find crazy is that the man is wiping Maya's tears and then proceeds to kick her over like she ain't mean nothing either. Now, they hear the police sirens and they end up leaving. Oh, I forgot to mention they stabbed Maya up too. Yeah. Now, we might have thought that they both died, but right now we see that Maya is alive and in the hospital. I'm thinking they're gonna give us more, like, where's Ryan? Is he okay also? No. They just slap a big fat to be continued at the end of this movie. Did it need to be continued 2 other times? I don't know. I guess time will tell. Let me know what you guys thought about this review down below. Have you seen this movie? If you have, what are your thoughts about it? Let's talk about it in the comments below. It's your girl Letty, and I'll be back quicker than you can say abracadabra.